All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right, I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching this truth and sincerity. Also, who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth, which you so-called Negroes, Latino Hispanics, Native American Indians. You know, the true Israelites is coming out, the elect nation of Israel that the Lord is dealing with. All right. So I was just meditating, and you know, we got key players in this captivity of why we're in this position that we're in. Lord willing, this is I can make it a three-part video, but we got, you know, our enemies, you know, so-called Esau, Edom. When you're getting into Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it tells you everybody that came up against us to have, you know, came up against us in confederacy against the Israelites to cut us off from being a nation. All right, Psalms 83. And then you got, you know, in the most speaking codes, we got these so-called, I'm going to say Ku Klux Keishas out here, the so-called NB, who is pretty much a huge hypocrite, because this is you sided with the enemy, but yet you don't like this society, but you were all for it. You know, you wanted to do the opposite of what your position to containing to the scriptures was supposed to be. And then number three, you know, and this is the real topic, you 2/3. All right, and especially of the circumcision, the Israelites, knowing that you're an Israelite, but you're continuing to conform to this world. All right. It's Romans 12:2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but ye be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh." All right. So when you see how this world is being portrayed, it is all negative, especially in the lighting that they try to put on Jake, that we're just nothing but killers, drug dealers, you know, deadbeats, so on and so forth, and they promote it. You know, that's why this world is flipped. You know, that's why, you know, whatever is good, whatever is sweet and bitter, and for good is bad. Salaki, I know I did badly paraphrasing it, but everything is flipped. That's why Jake gets millions of thousands of dollars for being a nigga, you know? But when you come to these scriptures, you see how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. We're supposed to do the opposite. Jake want to get lineups. Jake want to shave. Jake want to get tatted, you know? Now, I know I am a brother with tattoos, but once I came to this truth and really got into the severity of what Lord commands of us, I had to repent and stop doing that shit. You know, we were all lost in the sauce. All right? So that's why it says, and be not conformed to this world. So let me grab Ephesians. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 22. And it says that ye put off the concerning the former conversation of the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust. All right. So you got to put off that when he says conversation, is talking about the way you conduct yourself. You know, you can't be out here smoking weed. You can't be like, oh man, my man over there, his girl got a fat ass. You know how niggas is. Anything that you see that a nigga is, that be on a porch, don't do it. All right? And it says it be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So you got to be, let's use this for an example. All right, you might have a car, all right, but the renewing of it is when you get the tune up in, you get it washed, you get it cleaned. You're still in the same body, but now you gotta have a different mindset. Gotta have it in your heart, gotta have it in your mind, gotta have it in your lob. You gotta change for the good. All right, that's to be renewed, to be a new spirit. Lord willing, it's the Holy Spirit. Okay. Jeremiah 4:22. And it says, for my people is foolish. They have not known me and are sottish children, and they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And that's talking about you. So you Jakes out here, knowing that you Israelites, you're sottish, you stupid basically. And they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And man, I wish this goes to show. I wish I could remember that script, because the Lord Lord works in twos. You'll put things out there. And I saw the example through Elder Menach Zakba when he did it. Like I said, we got we got grapes. He was naming things in the scriptures, and he brought out the example of baking soda. But baking soda, has got beautiful properties to it, and you can brush your teeth. When I wash my hair, I use baking soda, lemon juice, and apple cider vinegar because it helps keep your appropriate pH balances for your hair and hair growth. But we got Jake out here trying to use baking soda to spread, using cocaine and stuff like that to spread the brick. Goob scoop, put the cocaine in it, just being silly. But that's how our people are. Just man, it's God. Just committing adultery, wanting up the next man's, and even David. Let me get Samuel, because you gotta imagine these things. The elders and apostles always say you gotta envision this. Here we go. This is 2 Samuel. Make sure 1 second. 2 Samuel chapter 11, and we'll start at 2. And that's why we can't be having, Eve out here like that. You supposed to keep your wife at home, man. Jake, we love our women, but you got to understand, when it comes to the scriptures, and I'm going to get back to it, the scriptures say, Corinthians 14:40, let everything be done decently and in order. All right? And key word, order. And our people are known for disobedience. When you come into this truth, you got to have order. You got to have structure. Now, when you get to the scriptures, it touches on every basic walks of life. All right? So even David was out of pocket. So I'm going to start at verse 2. This is 2 Samuel chapter 11 and verse 2. And it came to pass in evening tide that David arose from his bed and walked onto the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. Now imagine that in these days. You at the Shinola, you know, or you're on the streets and you look up at the Shinola and you see a woman, you know, like a bad chick, you know, and you know how Jake is, man, but oh, she got a fat ass, she got some nice, you know how Jake is. They'll give you a rap sheet. All right. And it says, verse 3, and David sent to inquire after the woman, and one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam, and the wife of Uriah the Hittite? So, you know, you be with your boys and be like, hey, man, go holler at that girl for me. Yo, see if she got a friend. And then your boy like, hey, bro, that's another dude's girl. Like, you know. But you know how Jake is. Man, give me her number anyway. I won't give it to me. And you know how Eve can get. You know, because David was a king, man. He had status. You know, and that's how, you know, I'll be watching these videos, these little gold digger videos, which is mind-boggling, because it's all about a brother, the head brother of my camp, told us and said this, and it's true. One thing that a woman likes is to be comfortability. If she can go shopping, lay up, not do anything, not work, take no responsibilities, she will do it. If she can get into a higher status, anything that'll make her feel good, she will go for it. But verse 4, and it says, and David sent the messenger and took her, and she came in unto him, and he laid with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned to her house. And the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child. Now I got her pregnant. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, Jake will be like, oh, I'm not the dad, or they'll just become a deadbeat. But, you know, David did some fucked up shit. I mean, you still our forefathers. It's just when I look at the story, it said it displeased the Lord at the end of that chapter. But that's what these 2/3 be on. You know, they be on all manners of wickedness, committing adultery, violence towards their brother. So on and so forth. I think it's 25. Here we go. So it's another one. This is Sirach chapter 25 and verse 5. And it says, there be 3 things that my heart feareth, and for the 4th I was sore afraid, the slander of the city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation. All these are worse than death. And that, yeah, I knew you bit me. Salakia. That unruly multitude is you 2/3, man. And like I said, it is worse when you have 2/3 in the fucking pack. You know, starting gangs, fights, want to have like gang coalitions, but it's talking about you 2/3, man. I'm trying to paint a picture, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Just look at your King Bonds, that Julio dude who got out of here, got deleted out of here. So on and so forth, man. Just because things ain't happen expediently when the Lord don't get to you, you know, shit's still gonna happen to you. Let me grab one more, but it's really a point, because it says Ephesians 5 and 6, the last line, you're gonna get yours. So come to the Lord and get right. So it's Ephesians 5 and 6. Ephesians 5 and 6. It says, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh, and that's the point. For these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh upon the children of disobedience. So once you don't come to this word in truthful and sincerity and actually follow the law, statutes, commandments, and not getting into your feelings or butthurt about it, you gonna die. The Lord can take you out. You can get shot. You can get King Von. You can get Kobe, or you can take a bath in the lake of fire, man. So pick your poison. All right. But the point is, y'all are the other reasons why we're going through this now, making it harder for Jake. But nevertheless, Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying. And again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstones, teaching this truth and sincerity. Brother, you want to close out, say shalom, and on to the next lesson.